Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams. I present Her Majesty.
May we
With
begin,
all
your
of you.
liege?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Get it.
No.
anything you would like to say, Your Majesty? You...
Don't do this to me.
It's already being done.
It's going to
I've
happen.
noticed. This is not only Savannah's nightmare, this is Alex's nightmare.
Well, you know what's my nightmare?
Being chased by a giant sausage roll that has human teeth, and also it's making you allergic to meat if it bites you, so you can't ever have meat again.
Are you
Like
in
basically
this
just
thing?
a tick.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
You're in this my brain right now.
Yeah.
Well, now everybody knows my greatest fear, so is that doxing?
I don't think so.
No.
Only if
That's
they
not
SWAT
how
your
that
house, but the
works.
SWAT team is a giant sausage roll with.
But
Oh.
yeah, and a dachshund
Oh.
is a wiener dog.
Oh no.
which
If
is
it's
somehow related.
A little sausage.
a
A little sausage
that
a
bites
doxing
me,
dachshund.
and I think it's
with
so
teeth.
cute I never want to eat meat again. Holy cow.
Nah, not me.
Holy cow, no more. Did we meet our stream goals?
Holy tofu.
No.
Let's show them how easy it is, okay? If you have a piece
Yeah.
of D&DB merch, show it to the camera.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
Does have a beard. What? It's so easy.
so
and then
easy.
It's easy.
you just wear
As hell.
this and then go fucking a snap with your phone.
Listen, statistics show 3 out of 4.
He should have a tiny D&DB shirt on.
Statistics show 3 out of 4 people own D&DB merch. So if
It's true.
That's science.
if it's not you, talk to one of your friends.
Hey, friends,
Yeah.
how would I get D&DB merch so I am not ostracized from my community?
I'm
I got
glad
this
you
one.
asked. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, you can go to Audubon Society Presents realhoneyforbirdlovers.com.
That's so
Ah,
long.
my favorite
Is there
website.
an easier one to remember?
Probably.
Not,
Perhaps artificial hooves?
Mm-mm.
Hoovas.com?
There you
Yeah.
go.
You got one, Austin?
Just milk your friends.
Yeah, you got it.
You can go
Does
there.
that one go to the
asked.
merch too?
You weren't sure.
You can
About our
go
own
there
dumb fucking
and
website.
find a merch. You might be able to find more, like secret rumors. I'll just leave that there.
Just drop that little nugget.
Just drop that little nugget. And when we get that stream go, guess what it does? Helps you guys out.
Oh, snap.
Experience.
It helps us help you, the viewer.
Yeah. They get stronger. The battles and stakes get higher.
Yeah. And we love
No,
steak.
you can't have steaks anymore.
Well,
Remember?
I haven't been bit yet.
Oh, right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sausage roll. Hadn't got him.
Don't be
No,
cutting my
wait.
time,
Broccoli
too.
steaks, cabbage steaks.
What the fuck?
Sure. We'll just make up words.
I don't
Mud
think
slap
that was
steaks.
Austin doing a
no.
goof. I think that was Austin literally reacting to broccoli steaks.
Hair steaks.
That's alien. to
No,
me.
you can make. Okay.
Aluminum
I mean-
steaks.
Broccoli was brought here by aliens. We
You,
know that.
you take. Oh, yeah, that's
Lemon-
true.
Lemon steak.
Definitely Romanesco. No, that stuff.
I've had lemon garlic steak. It's pretty
Lemon pepper wings. I'm back in.
good. Oh, yeah, I'm right there with you.
I was trying to give you alternatives to meat that you could have.
Chicken
And
is alternative to meat.
you, It's not. It's actually a meat.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's a
Fish.
different
Yep.
color.
Fish is. I mean, some people don't classify fish as meat. I do. It comes from an animal.
So milk is a meat.
I mean,
Cheese is milk meat.
it does technically have some content in it that when you like break it down chemically
Calcium.
is like meat, but you know, it doesn't kill the
Wax
animals.
is wax meat.
No.
Wax
Because
worms.
it comes from bee bodies. Bee-bodies.
I've
Maybe
done
I am.
I've done the
Whoa.
research, and the scientists said that no, wax isn't meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jury's out.
All right.
That's what I'm hearing.
What
No one knows.
What about meat honey?
Yes,
Mm.
sounds good.
Delicious.
A nice chicken and honey.
Yeah. Inject.
No,
Nice.
like from the
Honey.
bees that eat carrion bees that eat meat, and then produce that gross red honey.
It's gross.
Is it gross or is it delicious?
Well, I've never tried it, and I don't know if other people have, but I don't think they should.
Yeah, it's poisonous.
Is it it's sweet meat? So it's brains.
Yeah, it's brains.
Yeah, I don't want any.
All right. Well, do you want some art corner?
Always.
Sure.
Well, guess what? You're gonna find it on a different day next time.
Oh,
On the
So
24th
just set me
of
up.
October. It's a Tuesday.
Sweet.
Be there, be cool, and be happy. Talking to you.
and bee bodies.
Bee Lover 65.
Be Lover 65.
Yeah.
What's your
Bee-ball.
favorite Pokemon? Beedrill?
Yeah, loser.
If I had a starter, it would be Weedle. Because I could make it a Beedrill. That's you, Be Lover 65?
Yeah, 65.
65.
Terrible choice for a starter.
That means there's 64 other bee lovers that they had to wait to get that
They had to
name.
get through.
Gotta be quicker than
Maybe
that.
that was their favorite basketball player's jersey number.
Nobody.
Or maybe, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm going with that one. I like that one.
Well,
I was going to tell you guys an unhinged thing, but I'm going to
Great.
save it.
No.
Oh.
I want it.
All right. So when I was a kid and I used to see vanity plates that would have a number behind it, my mind immediately went, they must have either lost or crashed every car before it. So I'd see kid mom 5, and I'd be like, she crashed 4 other fucking cars. I don't think she's qualified to have the children in the vehicle with her.
I love this. This is my new headcanon for everything I see with numbers on it. Anything.
I love it.
They destroyed
Wait
like
till you
9
get
of
to
these.
USB codes.
I like the thought that every time you wreck a car, they give you a license plate that's one up from the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, MAC address is about to get wild.
all right.
We've
Well,
wrecked 700 trillion, 913 million other computers. Anyway, sorry. I'm done now.
they done a mass one. They had.
Just did a bunch at once.
Yeah. An explosion.
Of ones.
So before we start the recap, I'm just gonna let you guys know no Heracles today, and this is gonna be a short one because we got things to do. Be Lover 65, buzz out, buzz off, get out of our beeswax. All right, dude. Whenever you're ready, Alex.
Okay, sorry. Why did you do so many big jokes? Whew. All right. Stars twinkle in the calm skies above Ocean Grove, in the face of the chaotic scene below, as EMTs attempt to push life back into a man who is bleeding out from a bullet wound that had torn through him. The light, the noise, the scene as they rushed around him allowed an owl to float over, undetected. Just as their silent winks and incredible vision at night allowed 2 more to slip north on the breeze out over the woods, another south onto the roof of Pacific Towers, where even the crows were unaware of their arrival at first. As the ambulance pulled away into the still somewhat crowded streets of Ocean Grove and began their quick but careful rush to the hospital, they passed only a few streets away as a young girl falling off a roof. The lighter traffic also meant that Dylan could wind her way back to her house. As her Mustang rolled to a stop in the driveway, she took a moment to respond to the text messages that had accumulated during her commute. When she looked up again, there was a dog waiting for her in front of her door, though probably not such an unfamiliar one as she got out of the car and let them into her home. Life can be strange, but what is more strange is the ability of teenagers to adapt to situations as they arise. Only a few weeks prior, Dylan had not been aware of the war being fought in her own backyard. As she now watched as a girl she had only met recently turned into a dog, searching through her room, Dylan shared that her addiction was changing in ways that concerned her. And as the dog changed into her recently acquired friend Savannah, their evening took yet another strange turn, as they oscillated between making a late dinner together and puzzling through another Yeerk plot. As the sky turned from dark late night to early morning, scattered miles apart, the humanimals all eventually found a place to rest. And when the sun did rise again, Zach and Aximili rose with it and got to work. The efficiency and skill with which they worked quickly brought together a profusion of parts into a machine. They began to work together to discern more about the mysterious crystals that had been left with them. The experiments went off with only one hitch, as a green crystal shattered and the vapor surrounded Zach, the only notable side effect being that he was reinvigorated. They continued. As they tested the various crystals, they found the breaking point was similar across the spectrum and concluded their testing and disassembled their contraption. A morning well spent, whiling away. A peaceful morning. Until it was shattered by a rumbling. An unfamiliar car was traveling up to the cabin. Aximili and Zach leapt into full alert, Aximili blending in with the forest and Zach shifting to orangutan and taking to the trees. They were fully ready to take down the threat. And Dylan, Kamren, and Savannah would have had a force to reckon with. Realizing who it is and standing down, the whole team is reunited. Back together, they joke and they reconnect, and they find themselves all together, the humanimals and Aximili, who asked for their attention. The night before had not gone the way he had thought it would. While he was able to contact the Andalites, the prince that he spoke to was dismissive. He did not care about their plight or the information they had on the Yeerks. Aximili was trying to reconcile this with the humans, his allies and friends who had been fighting alongside for so long now, and his own brother's actions, for which the Andalites were now blaming him. As Elfangor had done before, probably many more times than anyone could know, Aximili made the decision to follow not what he was told by the Andalites, but what he felt was right. He made the decision to ally with the humanimals, and closing all four eyes and bowing, he swore to Savannah as his prince. To which Savannah turned, standing up straight, squaring her shoulders, though she stood feet shorter than Aximili. She promised to him, "I will do everything in my power not to fail you under my command."
Aximili nods to you, and you notice his eyes look past you and do that Andalite smile. And as the other humanimals see this as well, you guys can see what he's looking at. Possum has spread his front paws out in front of him with his hind end up and his head lowered towards Savannah, wagging his tail behind her.
I think Savannah will just say to Possum, "Possum, come here."
He runs over to you.
All right. Shall we get back to work? Savannah's fully looking around the room at everybody now, like
Are we
waiting.
not going to talk about that, or
What would you like to talk about?
nothing that Her Majesty doesn't wish to discuss?
Permission to speak, Kamren says.
Yeah, Kamren.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Congratulations.
Yeah, I've never been around royalty before, so I don't know how to act right now.
It's making me nervous. Not going to lie.
Are we going to get uniforms?
I think I'm sweating.
I think it's just a figure of speech. I think it's just a figure of speech, guys.
Yes. One of respect and honor.
So royalty,
Yeah. Like Your Grace.
Yes. A general of sorts.
Oh, wait. So is it just Sir?
Your General Majesty, sir? And Dylan just nods her head forward.
Zach snaps to attention and salutes and goes, "Order, sir!" And then just bust up laughing.
Kamren, yeah. Just laughing at everybody, too.
Well, this is
Zach
going
will
to be a
walk
fun
over.
new thing.
Zach's gonna walk over to Axe and just like kind of clap him on the back, like not hard, you know, friend back pat.
Yeah, he turns and look at you. He turns and like looks at you and nods.
His top back, by the way, to be clear,
Yeah.
not the bottom back. The top.
Oh, that's offensive. Don't touch that back.
No, I won't touch
Getting
the bottom
lower.
one.
Yeah.
His man back, not his horseback. Yeah.
His his stock eyes are looking around. That's all I was gonna say.
I almost want Zach to be like, no,
He grabs your
Which
hand
one
and
is
like
comforting?
raises it up.
No. No, that's too much. No, he touched, top shoulder.
Yeah.
All right. No, but for real, like, what are we doing?
Today,
Yeah. Like, I
first thing.
probably need to check in.
Okay, the first thing that we're doing is getting Katie to Xander.
Cool. Let's go. You want us
Aximili, do you-
morphed up or? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, the rest of you, if you would like to morph or just get out of sight, and we'll have Aximili bring her up and walk her away from here.
What's going to
Aximili.
be useful?
Keeping Possum out of sight. Somebody has to do that.
I can do that.
Right. That's one. Otherwise, I think into the woods. Something big in case she tries to escape. Not huge. Orangutan, Zach, for you would probably work. Dylan, whatever you think would be helpful.
I don't know. Like, she did see Maitea as me. So would it be beneficial if I pretend to be Maitea but as me? But I'll be in the woods, like, out of sight, unless she makes a break for it.
Sure. We can try that.
Okay.
We could probably use an Andalite to, like, lead her out, make the exchange.
You're right.
If-
That's what Aximili is going to be doing. I'll meet her in the woods, though, because we need to discuss some terms.
Aye, Your Majesty. And then Zach's going to salute, but stay in the salute and start morphing.
Savannah's just shaking her head. Like, this isn't going to go on for long, correct? We can end this soon.
If that is what
As
your
you
majesty
wish.
wishes.
Dylan curtsies to her. Milady.
I try to, but I'm half goop right now, so doesn't work.
Savannah's going to turn away from you fucking monsters and just look at Aximili and just say, we're meeting them at the gas station. That's a little ways away from here. I'll meet you in the woods just as myself about, well, Katie. Try to stay out of sight from me and just kind of send her my way. And I'll talk to her as I get her the rest of the way to the gas station.
Should I stay off the paths?
Yeah, confuse her if possible.
Yes, Prince Savannah.
Okay. We're not going to do that though, right? I'm still just Savannah when we're talking.
No, Prince Savannah.
Okay. That was two things. That was two terrible things at once. Okay.
Hey, Prince Savannah, do you just want me in the trees or
Yep. Just stay.
high or low? Like, you want me up in the branches or on the ground?
Stay above. I think that'll give you a better view in case anything goes wrong.
Roger. Yes,
It's-
sir.
Prince Savannah, is it okay if I give them some space and then just follow behind? Make sure I'm not seen, but from behind, Prince Savannah?
I'm feeling a little bit like maybe there's not as many questions that you guys would normally have asked me, and that this is becoming a play to say Prince Savannah as often as possible.
You're right. I have no more questions, Prince Savannah. Come, Royal K9. I will
Hey,
take.
does that make Possum like a duke?
Duke
Can't change his
Possum.
Duke.
Maybe Marquis Possum.
Come, your dukeness.
Oh.
Cam says as he's walking away. Is Duke
Lil
Bishop?
Dookie.
Lil Duke.
That's his rock name. And Zach's like climbing up on the roof of the house to like jump off into some trees.
Aximili will begin to make his way to Katie's cage.
I think Savannah will have grabbed some clothes from like her clothes that don't look like morphing clothes, and she's headed out to get ahead of them to meet them.
And Dylan, where are you headed?
Dylan's just gonna go like behind the cabin.
Okay.
So Zach is like actively looking for any signs of chi activity or anyone approaching. He's looking like I kind of want him to head off towards the road, you know, which is a ways off, but in that general direction.
Okay.
Not going to go too far. Maybe I don't know, 50 yards from the house or something, but cabin.
Give me a
House.
perception check, Zach.
I'd love to, Austin, my friend.
Do you want one from everyone?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get
Well,
one from
princes
everybody.
automatically succeed on everything they want, right?
Yes, absolutely. I declare I get advantage on everything.
I do declare.
Yes, your majesty, anything. Please not off with my head.
Why don't I have a perception check? What is perception? Did I just use X? I forget.
It's wisdom, so you can use
You guys ever played D&D before? I don't remember how to do
I
it.
haven't. This
a
is my
few
first day.
times. This is D&DB.
Mine too.
All right.
Cool. 15.
So with 15, you are scanning the road, or 16, you're scanning the road, Zach, and like you don't see anybody. Nothing seems out of place. You do notice Savannah eventually coming. Or Savannah, do you want to be real stealthy, or you're probably not worried about that at the moment? Yeah. So
Not worried about it.
you see Savannah, start to make her way down the road as well. Savannah, you spot Zach in the trees. Dylan, as you're like around back of the cabin, you notice Kamren. He's moving further away from the cabin, kind of down like the river, like towards where the river is. But you do hear a crack from behind you, and then you hear in your voice, or you hear in your head, "Are you busy?"
Kinda.
If you get the chance later, meet me back here. Alone.
Creepy. But okay.
You don't hear anything else. And a few minutes later, Aximili and Katie come out the front of Oscar's cabin, and he'll begin to take her down the road.
Dylan's just gonna wait an appropriate amount of time until she can't see them, since she knows where they're going. And try and still be able to hear them and follow after.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
You can ask for advantage. I mean, you know where they're going. You know Aximili's trying to distract her and confuse her. Just saying.
Okay.
Are you at disadvantage right now?
God, can I have advantage? I know where they're going, and I know how to stay out of sight behind trees and stuff.
I'm gonna only because you already rolled. I got.
Hey, We brought this up before the roll.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you learn from your mistakes, so maybe on your next road.
What
Can
if
we pretend
by
that that's
royal
sleight of hand?
decree?
We can pretend it's. Well, how? Nope. Sorry, I don't. I can't do no buts anymore. I forget. So.
So yes, and okay, cool. What else do I
Yes,
get?
and
Uh,
$20 that Austin's gonna Venmo to you right
Nice.
now.
Nice.
and then
Don't do
then
it.
we call it even. Then I can do what I want now with the.
Untrue.
Oh shit!
No.
This goal or this deal isn't great for me. I feel.
We started reasonably, and then you kept raising the stakes, and now here we are.
Well, this is payback for broccoli steaks. So you step on a stick or something, but you do manage to get behind a tree as she this stops her. You can't see, but Aximili lets you guys know. We heard something, but it seems you're not within eyesight, whoever it was. That was broad speak out, and I would say everybody could hear it at this point. This is after a little while. So you do make a noise, and she looks around. Well, you're not there. Oh, fuck. Let me reset the scene. As Katie is walking and she comes into view of Zach.
Well, I had a thing I was going to do.
Okay. Yeah.
So when they start moving, I want to stay in front.
Yeah.
Because I know where they're going as well, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I want to try to keep a perimeter. Is that the right word? But not really the whole outside, just in front.
Mm.
Yeah. I want to keep a good 40, 50 yard lead.
All right. Yeah. So we'll say this is the first time they're coming into your view that she stops as she turns and looks behind her at a noise that you heard as well.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks around and she looks back to Axe and she talks, but you can't hear what she says. But then they're starting to get closer and you can keep your distance a little bit.
Okay. Do you want me to do a stealth or?
Yeah, you roll me a stealth too.
I'd love to.
Katie's sheet.
Stealth. Now I'm rolling it as Zach. I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
Nope.
So
you can keep those rolls
subtract. I think I just subtract 1. So 21. 21?
On the bottom.
Hang on a second, I gotta find her sheet. Sorry, I should have had her ready.
Beans, Austin.
Beans and cornbread.
Beans?
We're back in the bean house.
We're back in the bean house, baby.
House. It's
Yeah.
a house made out of beans. Bean house.
Well, can't find her sheet. Why is it not where it's supposed to be?
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Was it requisitioned by the Royal Armory?
Why is she here?
Yes, of course.
Prince Savannah has it.
This is my nightmare.
All right.
It's a house made out of beans.
Beans' house. That
Nice.
dice hit the other dice and made it.
She
back.
fucked up.
She looks around and she looks up, but you're just in the perfect position, perfect camouflage. She looks right over you, doesn't see you.
Do that thing from Bigfoot videos where they're just standing behind a tree and they just do this. I mean, I don't watch Bigfoot videos. What?
There's no world in which I don't take one look at you, Nate, and think this guy doesn't watch Bigfoot videos.
I've only told Austin 20 times it's my dream morph. We gotta make a trip to the Pacific Northwest. Vancouver.
After a couple quick sentences to Aximili, they keep moving.
Yeah, what's she saying, man?
She knows that she is not alone out here, or she suspects that.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't care. We don't care about that. Savannah, are you trying to get to the gas station first, or do you want to be...
Nope, because she wants to be able to talk to Katie a bit before getting to areas where they might be overheard, where, the chi might be, all that jazz.
So as they keep moving forward, Zach, if you're kind of the in-between point, you know that Savannah's coming up.
Savannah's coming up?
Yeah, she's like in the woods coming up. She's
Okay.
basically waiting.
Gotcha. I'll just be like, Prince Savannah, the Katie and the Andalite attaché are approaching from the, I don't know, southwest, I guess? I don't know directions. But they're coming.
That was
You know.
correct.
Fuck yeah, I nailed it.
Savannah is just like, as soon as Zach starts with this, just like head in hands, like deep sigh. Doesn't say anything because they're approaching, but just like the body language is so clearly exasperated by like, what the fuck, Zach?
Love it. It's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, and not long after, you can see him, Savannah, from wherever you are.
Okay. Is Aximili trying to maintain that kind of I don't actually know her, she doesn't know me kind of a thing that we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
He's just looking around. He stops, and he just takes a few steps back. You're muted.
Savannah's going to continue to wait. She's also trying to give the impression she doesn't like see Aximili. She's not aware of where he's coming from. Like, she's also trying to give that impression of I don't know how this is going.
He looks around for a second, and I'll say he knows generally where you're gonna be, like the area, and he'll like spot you, and like he's behind her, she's looking forward so she can't see him, and he'll kind of nod and then just turn and move off into the woods.
Cool. She's maintaining to see what Katie's gonna do next.
Katie looks around, and then she'll just kind of like shrug and like huff, and then just start moving forward. She says, I guess this is the way I'm supposed to go.
Is she going the way that we want her to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
But every now
I think at that point, Savannah will be like, Katie, over here.
she like jumps and looks, sees you, like gasps. And then she'll like slowly at first take a few steps, and then if you're 10 feet away from her or something, she'll at like 5 feet it'll increase, and then she'll almost run to you. And when she gets there, she like throws her arms around you.
Savannah will not. She'll hug her back, but like very. She's not moving. She is not coming towards her, and it's a very loose, like, precursory, like, oh, you're hugging me, so I'm like returning this. But she is like stoic, not saying anything, just standing there.
She doesn't say anything either for 5, 10, 20 seconds, enough that you start to feel the clothes that you've just put on get a little bit damp. She's just sobbing.
I think Savannah will let her go for a little bit and then be like, she'll kind of take her arms down, just kind of stand there and be like, Katie, it's okay. You're going to be okay. We've figured this out. You're gonna be fine.
Her face is like red and blotchy, tears streaming down, and she says, "It's been a lot."
Yes, it has.
What are we gonna do? You came for me? We're gonna leave?
I came for you. We're not leaving, but I found a place for you where you will be safe and where you can stay until we figure out the next thing to do.
But we're gonna figure it out. Me and you.
I'll figure it out.
I knew I could count on you.
Yes, I know you did.
And she like leans back in and hugs you.
Savannah's not even reciprocating this time. She's just standing.
And like she'll take a deep breath and like pull away and like just look you up and down and then like look around. How are we gonna hide from them?
Tell me what you mean by them.
Savannah, there's aliens.
Yeah.
And do you not know the aliens?
This is going to be weird, but part of the way that we are going to help protect you is that you are going to tell me some information, but I might not tell you information.
She like her face she makes a frown, like her face goes sad, and then you see a small little like half-hearted smile, and she says, "Savannah, I was only these things, they take over your mind, and they took my mind, and it was only for a week, but I learned a few things with a being like that in my head and watching them. And I learned a little about how they read people. You said we're going to protect you.
Hmm?
Then you don't need to tell me what you don't want. And really, I'm at your mercy.
Do you have a question in there?
No.
We meaning I'm going to introduce you to some friends of mine, and they're going to protect you. They're going to be with you so that you aren't going to be in danger.
She nods. And these people, they can protect me.
They can.
And are they going to take me to some country across the ocean? I'll never see my home again.
Don't believe so. You might even be nearby enough that I can... In fact, I expect you to be nearby enough that I could come out and visit once in a while.
She smiles at that. So you will visit.
Yes.
Well, let's go.
Okay. And then as they're walking, Savannah will start taking her in that direction and just say, like, right kind of at the get-go, she wants to kind of trail off this conversation as they get closer to this gas station. But she's just going to start with, so when you're with these people, you understand that you have to stay with them. You have to do what they ask of you.
She like looks at you and then like looks back forward and she says, so I'm just going to another cage.
We've both worked at the gardens. We've both done the work that we do with animals. You know that sometimes when they've been injured, when they need help, they need to be protected in a place that is not completely wild or complete freedom until you can get to a point where things are good enough that you can re-release them. We know this. It's not a prison. You're not captive forever. You're in a place where you are being protected until we can figure out the next steps.
I remember that. But it's easy to say that when you're the one putting the animal in the cage. And also, if I've learned any other thing from the Yeerks, is that you can say a lot of things by saying something else. You can code it however you want. I'm still going to be locked away. Maybe it's better circumstances than what I was just in or in before that. But still a cage.
It is better circumstances, but you could attempt to walk away. The problem is then you would be faced again with the previous issue of being taken over.
And I don't want that.
So, will you agree to stay there instead of walking back out where you might be taken?
Yes. It's not really a choice.
It is a choice, it's just with poor results on both sides.
That was like a little bit of a snarky laugh because of like the conversation, but she says, of course, that's the logical way to go about it, to think about it.
Sorry, did you not call me to find the most logical way to reason your way out of the situation?
You're right. I'm sorry. She walks with you in silence for a little bit. And then she'll say, but I'll stay. But can I ask another question?
It skipped and I missed that.
She said, I'll stay, but can I ask another question?
Yeah?
What would happen if I did try to leave?
Depends. But you would probably not appreciate what happened next, because then it becomes a threat to multiple different people, including myself. And the alternative is you go back and get infested again. So you would either be a threat to me and other people that are with me, and if not that, then you are going back to the other aliens that take over.
She nods. She'll just keep walking with you.
I don't think Savannah's going to freely offer up anymore, so she'll just keep walking quietly unless Katie asks her another question.
After a little bit longer walking in silence, you know that you're maybe 10 more minutes away from the gas station. And she'll say, what I said on the phone, I meant. being taken, it did help me put a lot of things in perspective, but also reset their priorities. And I'm sorry for how it ended. I'm sorry for not just being happy with you instead of worrying about everybody else. I'm sorry for everything.
I appreciate that, and I'm sorry for some of the things that I said, perhaps, but I think overall you were correct. Probably better this way.
At that, I think she just looks away, but you can see kind of like as her side profile, you just see a tear slide down her cheek. And a little bit later, the gas station comes into view.
So before they get there, I do want to say, way back when Katie first was like just sobbing on Savannah, Zach's made a wide circle and has been kept in front of them this whole time.
Okay.
So as we approach the gas station, he might just go off to the side so that he can see the gas station well, and that like little, I guess there's like a little side area that they go past the gas station into the woods in. Like he wants to keep that in sight, and then where they're, you know, and see the path that Savannah and Katie are going to take.
Cool.
Because he wants to be able to not too far away, but from a distance observe what's going on without being directly in the middle.
And is Dylan just still kind of following behind?
Yeah, she's trying to stay where she can see them, but not be seen.
And after you've been walking a little while, Dylan, at about this point, you hear another twig behind you break. And then, oh, shit, these legs. And a human Aximili is behind you.
Dylan's gonna like grab him by the shoulders and pull him behind a tree. Like, see, it's not so fucking easy, is it?
No, you're right. What's going on? And he kind of like looks over your shoulder to try to see.
I don't know. We're just following him out, making sure nothing happens. Calm down.
Yeah. I thought this would be a better form, closer to the humans.
That's probably smart. Honestly, I didn't even think about that.
Andalites are geniuses.
Yep.
Savannah.
And she just turns to him. She's like, shh, and keeps sneaking.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Savannah, what's next?
She's approaching the gas station and looking for a car.
The car is parked outside.
Cool.
It's got tinted windows, so you can't see in it.
But it's the same car that we know to be
Yes.
theirs. I think Savannah will walk up to it and like wait. She's not opening the door or anything. Like she's waiting to see what happens next.
You walk up and stand by the car. Nothing happens.
Just rolling her eyes. It's like, oh God, I don't want to knock on this window. I don't want to do this. She'll just wait a little bit longer, see what happens.
As you wait like another minute, You hear behind you, Savannah, as Xavier comes out of the gas station, and Craig's behind him.
Nice. Oh, Craig's here too. Ugh. Ah, beans, Craig.
Ah.
Yeah, I think she'll just then turn to him and just say, hello.
And they say, hello, and he looks to Katie and he says, hello to you too. She just kind of waves, smiles.
These are my friends that you will be going with.
Xander, Xander steps up and he says, yes, we will look after you. You will make sure you're very comfortable, have everything you need. Maybe anything that you want. And he like looks over to you, Savannah, and smiles.
Sure. She's like doing the math in her head, like, what could that possibly mean?
You can give me an insight check.
Okay, great. Oh yeah, there's mechanics we can use, huh? All right.
7.
7.
I'm gonna say it did come off a little bit weird, but maybe just chalk it up to them being robot aliens. He might have really meant like, did you want a flat screen TV? Well, we can get it, or stuff like that.
All right.
Zach's gonna. Oh,
Go, Nate.
I was gonna say Zach's gonna just sort of, as this handoff is made or whatever, to Savannah, just privately. If you're gonna need me back at the cabin, then I'll go back at the cabin. But otherwise, I'm gonna start going bird so that I can follow the car, and then head home because they're gonna be going the same direction anyway.
When he says,
if that's cool, shuffle slightly to your right.
okay, wait, if which is cool.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I was like, I'm just like trying to parse through your wording. If yes, you can go to bird, shuffle slightly.
If going bird is cool, then I'll just shuffle slightly to the right and I'll know.
She'll just take one step to the right.
Okay. So Zach's in a branch and starts to demorph and then will morph Redtail eventually. Is this like mid-morning, right?
It's early afternoon.
No, it's mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, they were supposed to meet here at noon. Yeah.
Okay, so it's noon.
Well, yeah. Right.
Technically, they were supposed to meet there at Alex trying to do the math, and then Austin said Savannah would say the most advantageous time for them to meet there.
So they're there. Early afternoonish. In between 11 and 1.
Sounds great. So either late morning or early afternoon, we're all correct.
Brunch time.
Love to hear it.
It's brunch time. There's mimosas.
Brunch.
There's Bloody Marys. There is desserts and breakfast
cakes.
foods.
Yeah.
Lunch is just short for late brunch.
Bloody Marys?
And mimosas.
Mimosas.
And a bunch of aliens.
Great.
And a bunch of robots.
Perfect.
Robots.
Anyways, yeah, I think after the weird, like, and anything she wants, she'll give Zach that signal, and then she'll be like, all right, is there anything else you need?
Be safe. I don't know what you're doing.
Any luck, you will never know what we are doing.
Thank you. Craig opens up the door to the car for her, and before she steps towards it, she looks back. I saw my friend Dylan. When we were,
okay.
You know, when I first ran into everybody, when they took me, the good aliens, the Andalites.
Savannah's gonna try to shoot a look at Xander that's like she's hoping to convey like sound deafening.
You hear the muffle.
Great.
She hears the muffle too and kind of like looks around, eyes wide for a second, and then when you don't,
What were you saying about Dylan?
I don't know how she's involved, but can you make sure she's okay too?
Yes, I'll go check on her.
She's a good person.
It's good to know.
And she gets in the car. Craig shuts the door, goes around to the other side, and gets in the other side, the passenger side.
And Savannah's gonna grab Xander at that point and say, "Can I speak to you for a moment?"
Yeah, he takes like a step with you away, and no one else can hear us.
Fantastic. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So you'll take care of her, and are you taking her close enough that I could come and speak with her on occasion?
Yes, she will be in Ocean Grove, in the warehouse district.
Okay. I assume that when I need it, I can get the coordinates from you.
Near the docks. And he'll like reach into his pocket and pull out just a card with the address on there. Give me a perception check as this happens.
Okay. Is this like one of those American Psycho things? Like, oh, how's the thickness of the card? Is this eggshell or?
No, I was gonna see if you could see where he just pulls it out of his pocket. That's what it looks like to you.
Did he print it on
Yeah.
demand?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I knew that's what you were doing. That's great.
That's awesome.
I want pocket printers.
Yeah. I
Make
want to
it-
print
make a little-
stuff out of my.
Make like the dot matrix printer sound as it's before he.
Or like the old, like when
There
you
you
used
go.
to print out the little screen grabs from your Game Boy on the little.
God.
It's a
on a curled piece
Polaroid.
of receipt paper.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, Savannah will take it. And then she's gonna say also, are you Z space transmission capable?
No. But we can. There are options. There's technology on this world from the Pemalites from long ago that could do what you want it to do. Getting there is a little tough. Not on. Now that you're involved and your friends are involved, it's not impossible.
What precisely does that mean?
You will need to be able to go underwater to extreme depths.
We can make that happen. Okay. Finally, in the Yeerk pool, there's an entryway from a little cabin where the blade ship takes off of. Have you been in there?
I have not, but I believe I know what you're speaking of.
Yes. And the rooms where they take all of the supplies onto the ships.
Yes.
Around there. Do you have any way to give me a schematic of this location as much as you know?
Those areas, though I do know about them, they are blocked off. It is a docking bay, and it is cloaked, so ships can take off and leave from there. But you need clearance to get in. I can see what I can do. When do you need this?
As soon as possible, before tomorrow.
Once we drop off the girl, I will get to work on this.
Okay, thank you.
Anything
I
else?
think that's it. I think that's it for now.
Till next time, Savannah. And this hologram smiles at you as you hear the sound all come back and him move to the car, the driver's side, get in, close the door, and pull off.
Savannah will just watch them drive away.
Yep.
Zach will also watch them drive away
Now
and continue driving.
you are in your red-tailed hawk morph.
Yeah.
You take to the sky and watch them.
Just as I'm leaving, just to Savannah, well, and whoever else. All right, see you guys later. Once I get back to my phone, I'll text y'all, let you know what's up.
Savannah will just
So long,
nod.
Prince Savannah.
She'll start nodding to herself as if listening to Zach, and then as soon as he says that, she just turns around quickly, and if he could hear it, full
Savannah, where do you go to first? Like as you walking out of the parking lot of the gas station, where are you going immediately? Like this area? Are you going back down the path? Are you going?
She is just kind of backed up, and she's going back towards the I'm imagining she didn't come fully around into the front of the gas station in front of all the windows or whatever. This was kind of happening off to the side in front of the car. Mm-hmm. She just backs up back behind the building and turns and goes back into the woods.
Dylan, from your vantage point, where you were and you and Aximili were standing and sneaking up, you see where she's gone, and she's kind of heading towards you guys. You might have to go a little ways away to cut her off, but yeah.
Yeah, Dylan's just gonna smack Max on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, come on, let's go."
Yes. He joins you, and eventually, you three meet back up.
Immediately, Dylan's gonna turn to Savannah and be like, "She seem okay? Is she gonna be okay?"
She seemed physically fine. She's upset. She asked about you, for me to make sure that you were okay.
She's just gonna nod.
So are you okay? I wouldn't want to not fulfill my mission.
Yeah, I'm okay. I want her to be okay.
She's going to be better off than she would have been if we had left her.
I know. Just sucks.
Yep. All the more reason to succeed in the other things that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Did she ask about me?
No.
Dylan's gonna pat him on the back and be like, "It's okay, buddy."
What would she have asked about you?
Yeah, anything. I'm a strange being to her.
Dylan is not a strange being to her. That's why she asked.
Human customs.
Yep. They're weird.
Okay, but they are though, right?
They are.
Yes.
Savannah's just gonna get lost in her own. She's immediately like shaking hands. How did that come about? I should look up how that came about. Why did that come about? So she's off in her own world now.
Well, did everything go as planned?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it went as planned. She is with them. We have an address, and she'll show them the business card or photo from a Nintendo printer, whatever. She's going to show them the piece of paper that has the address on it, and then she's going to say, and potentially we have a lead on being able to make more calls to your family. To be determined. We need to get a few more things. We'll have to figure out when we have time for that. And then also they're going to attempt to get us some more information about the way that we're accessing the pool tomorrow.
Yes, another big day tomorrow.
Yep. we should probably not do much more for the rest of today.
What are we doing tomorrow? What? I like, yeah, it's a big day. But like, what are all of our roles? I don't know what to do.
That was the other thing that I was hoping to get through today, was to discuss all of that. And I know Zach's not here, so we'll have to potentially head back that way. Maybe meet up with him and we can discuss it.
May be able to catch him.
I don't think we need to do that. He's following where Xander is taking Katie, so we can always just get there. If Dylan doesn't mind driving us back, that is.
Oh, yeah, I totally mind driving my new car. Is this the second time I've said that to you today? I think it is.
It is.
As if from the heavens.
How do
that
you
voice
know?
echoes, it's not new.
He can still hear us.
If legitimately Dylan hears that, she's gonna be like, it's new to me.
No, that was a joke.
Dylan's screaming at God.
You guys got anything else you want to talk about on your way back to the cabin?
I think Savannah will bring anything up. She's talked a lot. It's tiring. She's so tired. Everyone keeps calling her Prince Savannah, and she had to talk so much.
I think that like Dylan reaches down and picks up some like rocks and random forest floor stuff and is just like tossing it as they go. And she's like, okay, but like, she asked about me. She saw me. She knew that I was around. I'm confused.
I believe her main concern was that you were involved in things that she knows a little bit about, enough to be concerned for you.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. But if she knew that I was already involved, why didn't she just ask for me?
Ask for you to go with her?
No, God, no. Like, help her.
That's... I mean, potentially she would have. That's what she called, and she called me and asked me to help her.
It's
Perhaps
probably
she
just
called
like,
me.
she helped me so much. I don't know. It's hard not to feel bad about it because, like, what if she thinks that I'm, like, not capable of helping because she helped me? Is that weird? That's probably weird. She's just sitting there tossing stuff into the forest.
Just like that, fully.
There was some glass. Then she just hit it with a rock.
What do you mean when she helped you out? I can take a guess, but rather you tell me.
No, I know. Just like, when I was so bad off and she stuck around and just didn't judge me and kept hanging out. And nobody else did that. And it was rough. It's like she didn't care, like, the bad shit that I've done. I was just still a person, And she didn't mind being around that.
I'm glad she did that.
Me too.
I don't know why she didn't call you. I don't know. I won't pretend to guess as to why, but at least she called, I guess.
Yeah.
That seems weird. That's a weird sentiment. I'm not sure that's true. I don't know. I think Savannah will just kind of walk quietly, just waiting to see if Dylan offers up anything else or says anything else about it.
I think that they walk for like a solid minute in silence, and Dylan is just like tossing shit into the woods, and she's like, no, it's really cool because it means that she knew that she could count on you. But I thought I knew like most of her friends. I don't know. And she just keeps walking.
We hadn't spoken in a while.
Yeah, that happens.
She's an incredible survivalist. I don't think Savannah's going to offer anything else up at that point.
Aximili comes back in his Andalite form as he walked off to demorph it. Comes back. As you guys approach the cabin, you see Kamren walking back up with, or actually he's already on the porch, and you like look and he looks over his shoulder and sees you, and he's like, oh, and he like gets in positions Possum in front of the steps, and he stands in front of the steps. And he's just waiting for you to approach.
What are you doing?
Your red carpet, Your Majesty. And he like steps apart, and you see he's like strung a rug that was inside across over the steps and on the porch up to the door.
How long, Kamren? How long are we going to do this?
Oh, I thought you meant how long did it take me? Not long. Possum went to the bathroom. I came back out here and got it done, and I've just been sprinkling grass clippings on it. I thought it looked cool. I don't know. That's what I did. Like flowers. I should have got flowers. Possum. Possum looks down. He looks back to you.
Why are you blaming Possum for that?
He didn't tell me.
To get flowers.
Mm-hmm.
For this red carpet scheme that you put green grass on.
Red and green. It's kind of like Christmas. And who isn't the king if not Santa? I love Christmas. So, how'd it go?
We don't have to watch her anymore. So, well.
Maybe we can pull up YouTube then.
What?
On the laptop. If we don't have to watch her anymore.
Is this a joke about finding videos on YouTube to watch people with?
Nope. Other stuff. Cooking shows or
Why are you
something.
being so awkward, bud?
Me? Or Savannah?
That's a deeper question that I don't think we have time for. You.
I feel Kamren's the answer to this question right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always awkward.
Are
Yeah.
you?
In my own way, I guess. Look.
Aren't you, like, extremely popular?
Yeah. Thanks.
It was a question, not a compliment, but you're welcome.
Now it's a compliment. You say you're welcome.
Yeah, I felt trapped into it because of your thanks.
Sorry about that. You
No,
guys
you're
want
right.
some
This
food?
time it was my fault, Dylan. You're correct. This time this one was on me.
I don't think it was. And I'm very confused.
Axe goes to go inside, and Kamren puts a hand on him. Back to you,
Dylan just throws the rest of what's in her hand at Kamren.
Ow.
Stop.
was gonna say after you, Your Majesty.
Oh, okay. That one was okay.
That was rock. That was a
No,
rock.
that one's not okay. I think you were correct.
No, he's right. We can't go in until you do.
Oh, please, please don't do this to me.
And as this group of humanimals stands around waiting for Savannah to go into the cabin first, we'll rejoin Zach.
Zach, already in progress.
Zach, uneventful, man. They go straight to the warehouse district. I can even show you it on the map.
I was gonna say, like, at the very least, I want to clock which building they go into and, like, you know, how to get there and stuff, so that I can get there again later.
Yeah, I figured you probably wanted to know all that stuff, so I just figured.
Know all that stuff.
Where are we at?
I'm not a monkey. Bird now.
Boom. Yay. So, let's see.
Warehouse.
Over.
It's the house made out of wares.
No, it's the house that turns into a house, but only on the full moon.
It's a house that turns into a house.
Warehouse. This one. Oh, down here.
So down in here. Somewhere.
Yeah. Which you know the exact building and everything, but that's just
Rad.
where it is.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, we can kind of get there pretty quick just by sipping across the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You basically see Xander get out, Craig get out, open the door for her, Katie get out and like look around. And then they like just bring her inside the warehouse.
Yeah, before I depart, I'm just going to go, thanks again, Xander. And then, and that's just to him.
Where are you headed?
And I'm gonna zip across. Well, I'm actually gonna go out this little peninsula,
Mm-hmm.
and then head to my house.
You will have to do one demorph within that whole time frame. So like going back.
Is there like a lighthouse out here or something? What's that on the end of the peninsula?
Yeah. There's a lighthouse out there.
Lighthouse. Cool. Is there anybody in the top?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I was about to roll it with a real die, and I was just picking this one up at random because it's on my desk.
It's a crit, baby.
All right, if you
It's
do
the
that,
good
we gotta
one.
roll off.
The only
Roll
person in
over.
this lighthouse is Robert Pattinson.
Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Pattinson.
Fuck. Well, at least I get advantage on that. It's a 14. It's not good.
14. I mean, 14 is pretty good, I think.
Is it? All right, it's great.
So
It's a
it's above
C.
average. Yeah. You
C. Okay.
you circle around the lighthouse, and then the top part, like where the windows are all around, and you know the light shines out and all that. Nobody's in there.
Okay. I was laying up there.
Dude, if you start... Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. If you start demorphing in front of this light, every time it swings around, you're going to get one of the Animorph demorph sequences until you're
Yeah.
Hawk Zach.
That's right. I'm doing it on purpose to create a flipbook for young adults.
Finally.
Yeah, I demorph and then morph like a crow or something.
Okay.
Just different. Something different. Do we have seagulls? I forget. I don't think we
Nope.
do.
Not yet, I don't think.
Gotta get on it. We need to go. We need another shopping trip.
Crows.
One
I'll
per
do crow for now.
season. No, I'll just play it. Do as many as you want.
Yeah, I'll go crow. Oh, first, actually, as I'm circling this lighthouse, are there any pelicans on it?
High or low?
Fucking hi, man. We got a lighthouse, baby. Shit.
No pelican.
The lowest possible.
There's no... Pelicans don't exist in this world anymore.
Yeah.
Are
they're
suddenly
extinct.
They're in a different campaign. Sorry.
Hey, listen, in this alternate universe, the
No.
DDT thing took out all the brown pelicans. They're gone forever, guys.
I hate that.
There's only that statue.
How about on the
made out of
rocks?
its
The
DNA.
rocks below the lighthouse.
None.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
I mean,
of that one.
it's a one, dude.
That
yeah.
one really whacked
It whacked them.
wiped them out.
They're sleeping with the fishes. Oh, you want to know where the pelicans are? Bottom of the sea.
That's
a wet ass pelican.
That's what I was gonna say. Fucking got life alerted shit.
Everybody
Right.
can have inspiration. Because we were all here
Love
for
it.
that.
Ins pelican. All right, I'm gone. I'm done. Crow house
Crow house.
in the middle of the street. Goodbye.
All right. Your house?
Yeah,
All right. You make it.
that's where my phone is, right? That's where we morphed at before I left. I think so.
So I thought about this, and I just remembered that I thought about this. Technically, all your stuff was in the chi car.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you morphed Bird in the chi car and went to the to the observatory.
All right, do I have to get all the way home before I remember this, or can I remember it?
Back at the warehouse.
We're gonna just-
You're getting close
Cool.
to demorph time.
All right, I go, thanks, Xander, and then, oh shit, my stuff's in your car.
You see the lights on the car blink as it opens.
Blink?
As it unlock.
The car, it's a
Like you
it's one of them old cars.
No, yeah. It's cool. It's a new car, but it has those.
Nice. So he just unlocks the doors for me.
Yeah.
Cool. I will get down there, and I'm just gonna say, can someone give me a ride home?
You don't hear a response. What do?
Give it a minute. See if anyone comes out.
After about 3 minutes, Craig walks back out. He looks around.
Cool. There's a bird fucking sitting on the hood of the car. So
Oh, that. And he opens the back door for you.
got cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I hop in the back seat and wherever my fucking shit is, and then I demorph and start getting dressed like on the way.
Your wallet spread out on the seat with your ID out and your cash.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Katie was going through it.
It was.
All your
Thinking about
money's
my shit.
gone.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
lost everything. Your social
You stole my
security card.
skateboard. What the fuck? So I started getting out of the car, just holding my shit.
But yeah, as you get in and Craig gets in, he starts to drive.
But really, she hasn't doxed me.
No,
right?
no.
Cool. I'm not a dachshund.
It's gonna take you a little bit longer to get home now that you're driving, but
Yeah.
45
But
minutes
if
later.
all my shit is in this car, then I can't fly home. So, yeah, all right. Go home. Make small talk with Craig.
So, what are you getting into today?
Oh, I'm probably getting grounded.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'd be staying in trouble, you know.
badass.
No, not like in a cool way.
Oh,
Just like in my parents are strict kind of way.
Hmm.
I might make a sword with my dad.
that's
We'll
interesting.
see. Like if he's down. Yeah.
Make a lot of swords.
No, just the one.
How did it turn out?
I like. Oh, we're not done yet, but like it's been hard to work with the metal. We got some of the metal from there was like an Andalite, not like a Yeerk ship that crashed, and
Yeah.
like some of the metal kind of went everywhere.
Hey, maybe I could take a look at it sometime.
I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do anything with it.
Oh,
I'm just gonna like
all right.
it just seemed like a cool thing to do. I don't know. Sort of spur of the moment, but my dad's really into it now, so like I gotta like finish the job.
Yeah.
You know,
Parents, huh?
he's like, yeah, it's a bonding thing, you know.
Yeah.
This is cool. He's like a welder, so like he kind of knows about metal stuff.
Craig kind of nods at that, and like then there's like an awkward.
But I guess
silence.
you're made out of fucking metal, so like I guess you
Yeah.
know about metal stuff too.
Some stuff.
Yeah. I'm learning about it. I don't know much.
Well,
Zach just starts checking his messages. Can I use your phone charger?
yeah.
Like plug it into the car.
Hey, you got some messages
Yeah.
from JJMC.
What are they? Oh shit.
They started this morning at around 10. What's up? Where are we meeting? You there? Are you ditching me
We meet
again?
today?
What happened? Not cool, dude.
Yep. Zach goes like thumbs back through the messages to see when we were supposed to meet.
It was sometime today. I believe it was like noon. So.
Okay. Okay. What time is it now?
Now we'll say it's after you're like when you get home, it'll be 2:45.
God. Shit.
Give me. Well, what do you do as you see these messages?
Sweat like a lot and go, oh man, I totally fucking spaced on this. I didn't have my phone. And like Zach's trying to come up with a good excuse. That's all he's doing.
While you're
You know.
thinking about that, there's also a notification that says that JJMC's posted a new video.
Oh. He goes and looks.
It is probably one of the worst things that can happen to a TikToker of your caliber at this time in your career, as JJMC is going off about you on this video. He's saying, this guy ruined my appearance at this local festival. He broke the drunk tank, went and then just stormed off. Didn't give me any kind of explanation. I tried to get a hold of him we were supposed to collab together, and I walk into my trailer and he's filming around my everything. He's taking his videos and stuff. But look, I just don't work with this guy. His name is Zigzag. Did I get the right name? That was
what it was.
Yeah, Zigzag.
Zigzag. Fuck. I'm gonna try to call him.
Okay, through the Instagram app? Oh, you got his number, yeah.
I got his number, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him.
It rings twice and goes to the voicemail.
Yeah. Figured. So I'll just start texting him and be like, hey man, I'm sorry. I don't have any kind of like excuse. There's been like a lot of shit going on with school. Like my school blew up, dude. And I just got done being grounded, and like dad's trying to be, you know what, this is all, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let you down, man. I didn't mean to stand you up. I wish, I wish it could have worked out better.
You see,
sorry for wasting your time. Like I send all that, and then I send one more thing that says, sorry for wasting your time.
You see after about 5 minutes that message is seen, but no response.
Damn. Yeah, so Zach's just like thinking about the stitch he's gonna make of that video later. Which is just gonna be like, yeah, he's right. Just like a lot of shit was going on right now and I couldn't do it, and
anything else you want to do, Zach?
No. Anything else going on in my phone?
Nothing.
Besides these two chuckle fucks in the group chat.
No, nothing too.
All right.
Too crazy or anything. You might have got it.
What's happening with my account? Am I losing followers?
You've gained followers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No such thing as bad publicity, baby. I got a call from the McElroys. They're gonna they hate this guy.
Yeah, so as Zach, as you contemplate this, you get back to your house, chill in your room. I don't know, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I guess I get home. I thank Craig for the ride, get all my stuff out of the car, make sure I have all my money and my ID card and my credit card still. And then head into the house.
Parents aren't home.
Sick. Just gonna fucking check on Mo. I guess like when I get in the door, parents aren't home. I will text. Is there a group chat or
So
I
yeah,
don't know? Do we have
there
a group
could
chat?
definitely be a group chat. What you would
That
know
seems like a
is
bad idea. It's really bad for OPSEC, I think.
that there is a phone at the cabin that you can communicate with. Uh,
Yeah.
Other than that, Cameron has his phone at the cabin, but it only works on Wi-Fi.
I do change Savannah's thing in my phone so that there's a little crown emoji in front of it now. And then I text and just like, hey, I'm home.
Okay. At that, we're gonna cut back to the cabin. Thanks for that segue, Nate. That was beautiful. You guys at the cabin, what's going on?
I think Savannah she probably, when they got back, isolated a little bit, like probably honestly took like a shower and got dressed in like the clothes that she had with her like morph suit, or hopefully fresh morph suit on underneath, that kind of stuff. But I think at some point she wanted to just catch Dylan, like as they're around there, when Kamren and Aximili weren't around, and just say like, so Katie really never mentioned that she knew me at all.
No. I mean, I wouldn't have known who you were, but she never said your name or anything.
Okay. That's about what I expected. Savannah will just keep moving on. Like, she just literally, like, just that one question and then on.
Aximili and Cameron are in the kitchen making all kinds of food stuff. Aximili's in human morph again, and they're just, you guys need to go to the grocery.
Oh no.
I don't think that has any bearing on what they are making in this kitchen. If you don't think they're making like peanut butter and jalapeno chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait. Hold on. Because now we have like a satay vibe going on, and that sounds pretty good.
Good job, Ax.
I'm sorry I made it good. I don't have the skill to do what Kamren and Aximili do, okay?
It's olives and chicken and bananas
Okay, you ruined it with the bananas. Thanks.
and cabbage. Sweet cabbage with
Yep.
coleslaw.
Dylan, as Savannah is doing her thing and she sees the chaos and disgustingness that's happening in the kitchen, she's just going to walk outside.
All right. You walk outside, and there's like a little mist now, like of rain. Like it's just starting to fall lightly. And I'm going to go ahead and mute Nate and Alex for a second.
Rude ass motherfucker.
Oh.
I won't mute you. I'm sorry. I'll deafen you. Nate, tell me if you can hear this now. Can you hear this? Can you hear this at all? Okay. Alex, can you hear this? But can you hear this now? Now can you hear this? Okay. As you get outside and you like are looking around for a second, Dylan, you hear, are you alone?
I mean, they're inside. She's just like whispering and kind of scratching her side of her face, like trying to cover her mouth a little, but
You see Matea peek out from kind of behind one of these trees and just meet eyes with you. And she's just standing there looking. And you see her eyes smile on the way in, like, eyes smile.
Dylan's gonna like grin at her and try to look casual, like she's just walking in a direction and walk that way.
And you hear the faint the faint water move through the pipes as Savannah turns on the shower, and you hear back and forth as Aximili and Kamren are, going back and forth in the kitchen, and you move a little bit closer. And she just kind of meets you there, and she says, "Can you walk with me?"
Sure, for a bit.
As you guys start to walk a little bit, she says, "I just wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing."
Yeah, I think I'm doing good. How are you?
I've been busy.
Yeah, us too.
Uh,
She holds up her arm. She's like, I got scratched by a poop talon.
I don't. A talon.
Yeah. So, ooh, how much do you know about Earth? God, how much do I want to tell you about Earth? All right, so we have these things called birds. I'm sure you've seen them. They have the wings
Yes,
and stuff.
I've turned into one. The one we got together.
Yeah. And then wait.
The humming.
Yeah. And then so these are bigger birds that generally have like claws. Like it's kind of like your tail, but like on their feet.
Yes, sharp.
Yeah.
Your friend.
But I did this on purpose.
How? Self-inflicted wounds.
Mm.
Is that a human custom?
No, well, you know what? Kinda.
You humans are strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dylan, I just want you to know that I have not went back on my word. I have not looked for the Escafil device, nor will I. And that is because we are even in as far as you saved my life, I saved yours, but something about you intrigues me. And I wish to find out what it is.
Okay. Like, what? Me?
Yes. My people, I'm used to judgment every step of the way, anything I do. And you do not even show that when you're faced with things that you can't even fathom. It also never hurts to at least have one being on a planet on your side.
Yeah, I get that more than you know, because I'm pretty used to being judged.
Yes? How so?
Mm-hmm. On my planet, we have people who, sometimes through their own choices and sometimes through just their circumstances, end up in a bad spot, unable to really care for themselves. And they make choices that are not good for them. And I made a lot of those choices. And as a whole, really, our planet doesn't try to help those people.
I do not know your exact situation, but I know that a similar feeling. I'm going to mute them. Hang on. All right. I don't know your exact feeling, but I've felt something similar. I've been part of this war for a little while now, and when you do it for long enough, you begin to forget about what you're doing in the moment and let those impulses control you. And you excuse some of the things you do in the moment to focus on what you're trying to do overall. And that is how you lose yourself. You tell yourself to just one more compromise and everything will be right. but everything is never right. And that's how people change. And she looks at you and she says, Dylan, not many people wake up one day and just decide to be evil or decide to do things that self-harm, that hurt themselves. It just all happens over time.
I think you and I understand each other a lot better than we think.
You see the Andalite eye smile at you again. I think so too. There is something more though, Dylan.
Yeah, there always is.
I respect you, so I will put it all out on the table. I have a feeling that after our mission tomorrow, I will not be sticking around here much longer than I need to. I don't know your group of bandits' plans, but I do know the clock is going to be ticking for me afterwards. I found a Yeerk construction site about 10 miles from here. I believe that it's going to be a bug fighter docking bay. They'll have flight clearance codes that I can access to bypass any Yeerk patrols so I can make the jump to Z-space when everything is over. I'm sure that once I'm in there that I can access the codes, but the terminal access is fitted with a dual code encryption check. That means that code needs to be entered in 2 different consoles simultaneously. It's almost becoming the new Yeerk security standard. So, you see where my problem lies.
So you want me to help you with the code?
Yes. Just to enter it.
So your whole goal, you're just going to get your dad and you're going to leave.
Yes. Give me an insight check. I'll say with that 13, she is telling you the truth. That's what she wants to do. Get her dad, get off the planet. There's more behind that. Not that she necessarily wants to do more, but there's like lingering reasons and steps that she's needs to do to get there.
Mm-hmm. I wish that you would stay and fight with us, but I understand wanting to keep your dad safe. I'll help.
She looks down when you say that to the ground, but then she looks back up to you and forces her Andalite eyes into another smile. But she'll say, I do need to do it tonight.
What?
Yes.
What? I thought we were doing this whole thing tomorrow. I thought that was the whole thing.
Yes. Back-to-back missions.
Okay, so we're getting the thing for you to then escape tomorrow.
Correct.
You're not gonna just like
No,
do something crazy?
I will be with you tomorrow.
Oh boy. And of course, because of course, you want me to not tell them that we're gonna do this.
I will leave that up to you, Dylan. I came to you because I trusted you. If you think they can help us, I won't object.
Okay. Just to let you know, I do think that they can help.
She nods. Do you need some time to speak with them?
Yeah.
Well, then this will be the end of our walk. And her eyes smile at you again.
Dylan's gonna like. Okay. Do you guys shake hand? Do you hug? What do you do? What is an Andalite custom for when you're leaving?
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage on this. Yeah, they're raising it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, something friends do to show that you are always looking out for them. So when you walk away, you keep your stock eyes trained on your friend, and they keep theirs trained on your back.
Is it cool if I just like walk backwards? Is that okay?
She, the grin goes more in her eyes, and she nods to you. And she watches you as you back away.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna try so hard to look so cool when she's walking backwards.
You stumble over. Oh, no. Real cool.
Got it.
Yeah. And you get back into the cabin, and I'm going to undeafen these fools. Hello. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're busy.
Oh, you guys are busy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, you do
We're-
your thing now.
Yeah.
We're multi-marketing over here. Multi-level marketing.
Savannah, you have finished your shower, dried off, changed if you need to. You're muted.
I would hope so.
Yeah. And if you come, do you come back down the steps?
Yeah.
Dylan is kind of in like the front foyer area, and Aximili and Kamren are sitting peacefully eating these sandwiches that they've made at a table, looking at each other.
Cool. We hear a phone go off.
Yeah, you hear a phone go off, and it's Zach.
Awesome. I'll go check that message.
I forgot what he said. Hello, hey guys, hey,
I think I said, I'm home.
I'm home.
Only it sounded like, I'm home.
Savannah texts back, "Where are you?" Just
Already
kidding.
told you, I'm home.
No, I think Savannah will text it back and just say, "Would we be allowed to come over?" ? Full punctuation.
Yeah, it's party of 5 here, so I guess. No parents.
Thank
Just-
you for explaining.
Jessica.
Yeah,
Beals.
I forgot you've never seen media in your life.
All right. And then I think Savannah will just be like, "Would you guys be ready to go soon after your sandwiches, I guess?"
Yeah. Thumbs up from both of them. Aximili a little bit after Kamren because he has to see the gesture.
Does he nail it?
He does a thumbs down, and then Kamren grabs his hand and flicks it up, puts it up.
Dylan?
Dylan's gonna like grab her keys and twirl them around on her finger and be like, "Yeah, but I got something to talk to you about on the way."
Oh, okay.